Podfix.
Limericks.
Shenanigans.
Whiskey.
I get knocked down, and I get up again, and I write another limerick song. I get knocked down, and I get up again, and I'm not gonna drink ever again. Until like a month from now when I forget how bad it hurts. Pissing the night away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Trisha.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
We write on the bench.
We snack on the bench.
And most of all, we procrastinate
on the bench.
The bench.
Bench. Hi.
Wow. It was a crazy,
wild
fun time.
Crazy night.
I'm a little bit, as one of the characters in our screenplay says, hanging over.
Yes.
A little hungover. We had a little bit too much fun on our belated St. Patrick's Day party that some of you saw us on.
All the Jameson.
We drank a lot of
Just
Jameson.
all of it.
And we had corned beef. And we had a really good time. But we hardly ever...
Drink that much?
Well, we hardly ever drink that much, thankfully. But we also hardly ever hang out like that with our families.
Yeah,
so
just
it's like...
no other things going on.
Yeah.
We still live streamed during it, though.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Oh, but that was fun.
It was fun.
It was very fun. And thank you, everybody, for coming. And I think other people watched it after the fact, too, which is fun. So, yay. Thanks.
Love you guys.
You guys are the best. But now we're kind of dying a little bit.
We're tired.
We're old. And we can't really do this anymore.
We're about to start a week of work and school. And waking up this morning feeling like I felt. That sounded horrible.
Yeah.
And right now, feeling not much better. It still sounds horrible. That's okay.
That sounds like a personal problem. Okay, so... Just kidding.
You have a personal
really.
problem.
You're a personal problem.
I'm your personal problem.
This is you're going to love this quote because it's
ribaldry.
Well, because Oscar Wilde, I had to keep going with the whole Irish theme here. And so this is a great Oscar Wilde quote. There's a lot of good ones. Most of his are just awesome, but this is great. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. I love Oscar Wilde.
Oh, we are in the gutter.
I just felt like we're really in the gutter today.
Deep. Yeah.
But we're looking at the stars.
Cool.
Optimistically looking up.
Hopefully by the time it's dark tonight, I will be asleep.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I can't wait for 6 p.m.
It's cool because now it's spring.
Yeah.
Everybody. And
later. Your favorite.
Later. Oh my gosh.
Shauna hates it when we time change in the
winter.
But
do you like it when it gets dark at 5?
No, I hate it.
4:30 and you're just good night.
You know
moon,
what it feels
and
like?
You just go to bed.
It feels good night, moon. It feels like every night when it gets dark at 4:30 or 5, then I'm late for everything. I'm late to finish work. I'm late to feed my family. I'm late to get my kids showered because it's already dark. It feels
it feels like
a weird pressure cooker is on your head during that time of the year because it just feels like everything should be done by the time it's dark. It feels
shortened.
Right?
I mean, it really does feel like a shortened day, even though, that's what it is. But it just, I don't know. I love it when it's light longer just because it just feels like there's more time.
It feels more relaxed, there's more time. And I know there's not.
It's so psychological.
When I'm not done at work at 5, it'll still be 5. But in my mind,
it doesn't feel late.
Because it's light till 7:30.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like I have more time. And it's not a bad thing.
Better.
And everybody is happier.
Life is better.
Summer is coming. Well, first Easter, then spring break, and then summer. What happened?
And then Memorial Day.
And then me and Shauna fell asleep while we were podcasting.
I was just
full
thinking,
on snoring, just Everybody's like, what
I was-
happened?
I was like thinking like, what other holidays are there? And then I just drifted off into silence alone.
Alone. Yeah.
So we have so many fun limericks coming
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Well, they're here already. But yeah. So that's happening. We're drinking sparkling water right now
For obvious reasons.
because need some hydration. And I don't know, anything else? Nothing else going on?
No. Oh,
Just
yes.
the world.
No. Yes.
Oh,
There's
yes.
one more thing
No,
happening.
No, yes.
No, yes. Is my new band. Shauna just spit
I spit
sparkling
my
water.
That was pretty
That's
funny.
my favorite when I could like make you spit your drink out. Like that's pretty good. We should have probably done that a little more last night. But moving on, it's March Madness on the Podfix Presents iTunes. How do you say it? The Podfix Network's iTunes feed is called Podfix Presents. And so all the shows are doing compilation, us included. So you can get like a feeling in like 15, 20 minutes what a show is like, what it's about. And if you leave a review, which I checked today, there's only like 4 or 5. Kayla, one of our benchlings, is one of them. Kayla, we're pulling for you to win that mug. But if you leave a review in the month of March, you are entered into a drawing and they're going to give away 5 prizes. So like, if there's only 4 or 5 reviews, everybody has won so far.
Big chances, big good odds for you guys.
So,
for sure.
Get out there and do that. Give it a listen. You can like bounce around and just kind of feel. There's all kinds of fun shows that you should be diving into. I'm not going to list them all now, but
It's a lot.
They're funny and they're our friends and we love them and you will too because you love us.
Yay. And there's a lot
Yay.
of love and there's a lot of shows.
And there's enough love and enough shows
for everyone.
for everyone.
Yeah, nobody, there's no like shortage.
No starving for podcast content.
Thank goodness. I just found a bunch of new ones too.
It sounds like there's a turkey on my front porch. Like,
I don't know.
do you hear that?
Yeah, like geese or
Like,
something.
there's like geese in my front yard, and I do not live by a brook like Mel Brooks.
Like
Just
Mel
a
Brooks.
little shout for Brook Reading Pod, not part of the Podfix Network, but part of the No Voting Network,
and part of
we love
our
her.
network of love and
in our
life.
heart.
Our writers network.
We're
of
so sappy today.
friends. We're just like
You know what? We're
Here's what
super
happened.
tired.
We just recorded like a bunch of promos and we got like super like goofy crazy and we laughed like that hysterical laughter thing
where you can't even talk because as soon as you say hi, this is Shauna, it's so funny that you like are dying. That kind of happened.
We were doing that for like a while and it kind of wore me out.
And now we
just
need like a collective nap on the bench.
nap on the bench.
All
But we're
right.
gonna have a snack on
snack.
the bench.
Snack time.
This is Chad from the Perfect Package Podcast, and you are listening to Two Girls on a Bench right here on the Podfix Network. But you already knew that.
Give me that snack book.
Snack book, everybody.
It's just like, you're so mellow. I fell asleep when you said that.
All right, look. This is a
Look.
good snack book because we are gluten free. I mean, no, wait, we are.
We
I
are.
was reading the package that says gluten free.
We're gluten free.
We are not.
No sugar.
We are not eating carbs, and it's
Just
it's
a moment
starting
of
to
silence.
Eat away at my brain.
A
little
moment of
bit.
silence for carbs. Okay, go on.
Oh wait,
What are you gonna?
you talk.
What are you gonna do? Dear bread, we miss
I
you.
can't play that song.
Oh, it was good.
Oh,
it was
really?
taps. Yeah,
I know.
I get
but
it.
It's a good night.
Anyways,
Okay, sorry.
it's the good night song.
Remember when
Yeah.
we were talking to Drew about that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Drew.
Hey, Drew.
Real Feels podcast. All right, we're just shouting random. You know what? Shout out to Heather, Sunshine PowerCuts. She is
the best. And
not
she sent
only
us a bunch of cool stuff.
adorable, but also the sweetest person we might even never have met in person. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. She
Yes.
will also be I think she's a partner with Nick for a live stream for The Cure this year.
Good.
And,
Good group.
be up in all of that funness. But also she sent us a care package with like
All these
well-being bookmarks and like
just like very positive.
stickers that my kids like immediately grabbed. Chocolate. My
Like
kids
these
also
cool
ate.
New Zealand things.
Lots of New Zealand opportunities.
It's good. I
Very
like it.
sweet. So
Thank
thank
you
you,
so much.
Heather. Like that was such a surprise to get in the mail. And like balloons, which my kids also stole those. Okay, my kids really tore this package apart. And there was
There's a balloon.
what is the
What?
is it Vegemite? What's the like a New Zealand like I don't know what it was. It was in a little yellow
Vegemite.
package, Heather,
Oh, mama.
and it disappeared off the counter, and I'm pretty sure my dog ate it. And she didn't just eat what was in it; she ate the package. So I can't remember what it said on it because I was like, "Ooh, me and Shauna are gonna have to try that." Like,
Marmite,
yes,
Vegemite,
Marmite.
Marmite.
I think it was Marmite.
I don't
Anyways,
know. I don't even know what it is, and I'm not sure why I even knew what that
we
word was
did
just
not get to try it because Clover ate it. But I mean, so it goes.
now. Some clover right over.
But yeah, no, we love all of it. Thank you so much. You're adorable. Okay. So moving on. Our snack book today, sugar free. Did you already say what it was?
No, I just went off on a tangent.
It's an Atkins like granola bar type deal. It's called a birthday cake bar, and it has like sprinkles. It looks like frosty. It looks like a Rice Krispie treat.
It's like an optical illusion thing where you're like, I'm having cake.
I'm having cake. I'm having a Rice Krispie treat wrapped in frosting with sprinkles, except I'm not. But
It's so sweet because it's like that fake sweetener.
It's
I don't
very-
know what's in it.
fake sweetener. It says right here, fake sweetener. I'm doing that thing where I'm lying to the listeners.
Also, I'm just like, put
Just
it-
like chew. You just ate that. You're like, this is not that great. And then you were like a minute later, you're like, the whole thing is gone.
you know that I always eat stuff even if I don't really like
You
it.
do.
I do. I always do.
No, like last night.
It's a very odd like thing that I do where like because if you don't like something you just leave it and if I don't I'll be like I'm still eating.
and
I
then
don't know. I just,
you'll also eat mine.
I'm not gonna eat the
No,
rest.
last night you pulled out these chicharrones, which are carbless and so crispy and delicious, except they were so spicy. They were like the spiciest
Here's what
chicharrones.
happened.
Pork rinds.
They didn't have the plain ones because I like the plain ones. I like just plain salted ones, and they didn't have any. And I was desperate because it's like the only salty snack I can eat. I guess I don't know. I'm sure I could come up with another one, but
You can eat nuts. You
I
can
know.
eat these nuts.
but it's like just like variety, and something
No,
about
no, no.
it's like Chris. It's just
It's like a
having
chip.
Also, I love chicharrones, and I always have. So
No.
it's like fun. It's like
I remember
the funnest food for me. I'm
the
like
first time
I
you
get to
like
eat it all the time.
told me to try it, and I was like, ew, no, I will never eat that. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is delicious. I love them.
You have
so
to have
much.
like ones that are like pretty good. I mean, that's the thing too, because if they're really, really airy and like they're not good, like they
No.
have to be a little denser.
The-
I don't. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know how
no,
to
we
describe
get
it.
them at like the local liquor store. Like you can't get them at like Ralph's, which is probably why you ended up with the spicy ass.
Well, I was getting
ones.
them at Vaughn's
or
and
whatever.
they had a good one, but then it was gone, and all they had were like flavored ones, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do it.
People are desperate, and they're also maybe not eating carbs right now because they've been eating carbs for a year, waiting for quarantine to be over. Everybody's like, I've been too free with
Oh.
all my carbs.
I like just ate everything. There was like a point where I was just like also just eating gluten again. I was like, let's get a regular pizza and just eat it from Round Table. Like, let's just go all the like I was doing that, and then I felt horrible all the time. So now I don't know. I'm off and on feeling horrible on keto. It's like,
it's just a process that we're in right now, and we're trying to.
And we just talk about it a lot because we like to talk about things a lot. And we text, and we have a group text with Trisha's sister.
And Drew has
just
joined us.
Poor Drew, too. He's probably like, oh
He's
my
like,
God,
stop
it.
talking about cauliflower and cream cheese.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm like, okay, so I tried to make keto potato, what do you call them?
No.
Cauliflower mash. It's not good.
I hated it.
I don't like it at all. Like,
I told you.
And I don't, I
think I told you last week, and I was like, secretly, this sucked.
Yeah, but I thought you said you didn't make it right or something.
I mean, I said that was my reason, but even if it had been less watery, mashed cauliflower doesn't taste like mashed potatoes
At all.
In fact, I like the flavor of cauliflower, and after I ate my cauliflower mash, I decided
yucky.
I hate cauliflower.
Yeah.
And now I can't have cauliflower at all, which is really harsh because that's like all I can eat.
It's like a substitute for everything.
I got a bunch of like frozen riced cauliflower because I do like a fried rice.
Yeah, there's so many.
You know,
okay, so like just if
or like a
anybody
rice in a
needs
soup.
this tip, they have like some really good ones at Trader Joe's. They
Yes.
have a stir
That
fry
stir
one
fry.
that we made once a long time ago.
All the
for a
time. We
snack book.
throw like all different protein in it. Shrimp, chicken.
It's so good.
Super good.
So there's that, and then they have
I
like
think we even
a
like
Spanish rice one, like a Mexican rice
Ooh.
one. That's it's
Ooh.
really good. But it's
Fancy.
really spicy.
Oh,
like
God.
I was like, whoa.
You could mix it with like a bag of plain, maybe.
You could probably
mix
to
it
cut
down.
it down a little bit.
I think we even like got Kayla to try cauliflower rice, and she was like, "I don't want to eat that." And
But if you season it
that-
well, here's the
that
thing:
stir fry,
it doesn't really taste
good.
like cauliflower. Like there's some but you can't mash it. It's just not a thing. I mean, it's a thing, but I don't.
So my kids like mashed potatoes. My kids.
Yeah.
Logan likes everything.
Who doesn't like mashed potatoes?
Lacey for a couple years was like no, and so I made this. I made
I'm
pork
glad she
chops.
came around because that was going to be a problem for me.
We had
right
like
now
pork
with
chops
Lucy.
and something else, and then like I made roasted potatoes and carrots on the side, and I also made the cauliflower mash. And
It was
they
not
wanted to try it
popular.
because it looked somewhat like a loose mashed potato.
This is
It's so gross. Oh my God. I just grossed myself out describing my own food. Like,
you know your face. You were like, just like no.
loose
Don't.
should never be used when describing food. Okay, anyways, though, so Logan was like into it. He's like, I'm gonna try mom's mashed potatoes, and I'm like, it's not potatoes, it's cauliflower. And he was like, it's mashed potatoes, and I'm like,
He's all, I'm gonna say whatever I want it to be.
so he took a bite and he went, oh mommy, these are not good. And then my husband was like, I'm gonna try those because like
Aw.
everybody was like being
Trying.
super supportive.
Nobody in my family,
Trying
they're
shit.
always like, ew, stupid, and just walk away. Like they wouldn't even.
Oh no,
try
everybody
it.
tasted. Lisa even tasted it. She was like,
This
nope.
is not.
So about a week later, we picked up like Pollo Loco for dinner, which there's a lot of keto options there.
There's
Salad with
chicken.
avocado and just a bunch
Just a
of chicken,
big
just like
piece of chicken.
fuck ton of chicken. So I'm eating my
Whole chicken.
my whole chicken by myself with like a head. I can't even say this. I'm cracking myself up.
It's not even
Just
funny.
like-
That's what's
That's
so great.
like
about
what's
it.
funny about keto is you eat like a whole chicken and a head of lettuce and like full fat ranch. And somehow you like still lose weight. I don't
It's
know.
just the weirdest.
Okay.
diet.
Anyways, so I'm eating my head of lettuce and chicken, and Aaron got mashed potatoes and mac and cheese and chicken
All the fun
and
stuff that
like
you can't have.
tortillas, and I was just like, all of that.
You know
food.
what I always get there? The pollo bowl, which is like beans, rice, and chicken. And
Oh,
I can't have beans or rice,
wait.
which is like the worst.
He also got beans and rice, so they had 4 carbs: beans,
Oh my God.
rice, potatoes,
sides.
and No, because the kids like kind of waffle on what they like. Like Lacey likes
No, and those are all things you can like reheat
mac
the
and
next
cheese.
day.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's like fine.
It's fine. Whatever.
Okay, I don't
It
know
was
why
like
I had
carb
to comment on it.
Carb Festival 2021 at our house, and so I counted all the carbs. I was like, all of those are carbs, and then I'm like, beans are a carb. I didn't know that before. And then Logan had a little bit of potatoes on his plate, and he went, "Oh no, Dad, I don't like mashed potatoes anymore." And Aaron had to say, "Don't worry, sweetie, they're not mommy's mashed potatoes. They're actually better." And he took a bite and he was like, "Oh, I do like these." And I was like, "Oh my God, I almost like
You've,
broke
like,
my children."
Scarred him with the
With
cauliflower
cauliflower.
mash. Don't do it.
Don't try and make mashed potatoes out of cauliflower.
Just
Eat cauliflower like on the side with butter on it or
eat
nothing.
Food the way nature meant it to be, which is cauliflower. I'm just kidding. No, it's just. Is it a weird sound thing, or am I just talking really quiet?
Oh no, I don't know. All right, well, we got Right Club. We got a robust
Okay,
situation.
let's get this figured out.
Limericks. Goodbye.
My name is Nicholas Haskins, and I'd like a moment of your time to tell you about the 5th annual Livestream for the Cure. To do that, I brought along two people whom I couldn't do this event without, Gerald Morris and Dan Brennick.
Over the past 4 years, the Livestream for the Cure has raised over $30,000 for the Cancer Research Institute.
That contribution is helping to fund research into cancer immunotherapy, training the body's immune system to fight all forms of cancer.
This year, we're aiming for our biggest goal yet as we try to raise $15,000 in 50 hours on the air.
Tune in May 19th through the 23rd as we're joined live by podcasters and content creators from around the world.
With your help, we can continue the fight for a future immune to cancer.
Together, we can make a difference.
Welcome to the Bench Right Club. The first rule of Right Club is you do not write about Right Club.
The second rule of Right Club is you do not write about Right Club. Right Club.
Okay, it's time for March Limericks. Stop reading ahead.
Woo-hoo! I'm sorry. I got
Stop
in on
cheating.
something really funny.
Limericks. We dropped a gauntlet. We said, make your limerick about COVID. And then we said, use Nantucket, but don't say fuck it. So let's see how they did.
I feel like you're missing one. Do you have Drew's? Is this all we have? Because I think Drew did one too.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I can find it. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like.
Why are you sorry?
Because it was like so stressful suddenly. But I know that he sent some in. So, but they're not here.
Oh, here they are. Oh, here they are.
We'll just read them off there. So with that, let's start with Drew's.
Okay. You want me to read
Just read
Drew's?
them because they're right there and I can't see that far.
I was gonna copy and paste it so I could make it bigger. Okay, this is what it sounds like when I copy and paste things.
It's just a very solitary activity. You know.
Hi everybody. This is me not being prepared for.
No, it's okay. I'm just glad I remembered.
Got
that
it.
He had told
No,
us.
thank you, because I somehow missed it.
Because
okay.
now we've got him on our group text, and so we're getting informed.
I mean, we're okay. Drew, did we also say to like include an elf in your? Because we talked about elves.
Because you talked about elves for like 30 minutes.
Shut up. And leprechauns.
Yeah.
Okay, so because I feel like I noticed both elves and Nantucket being a theme. So here we go. There once was an elf named Phil who, with quarantine, he'd had his fill.
Get it, Phil?
Being placed around the house with mom being quiet as a mouse in hopes to give those kids a thrill. Here's another one from Drew Hallam of Real Phil's podcast. We talk about the woman from Nantucket who saw gray hair and decided to pluck it. The years were showing. She dreaded in knowing. Smiling in the mirror, she said, "Suck it." I love that.
You did
Nice.
it, Drew.
Nice.
You did it.
You talked about quarantine. You talked
got
about elves.
Nantucket, so
And you got Nantucket and no fuck it. So you win.
Nantucket and no fuck it. That's really funny.
All right.
I have to okay.
What are you doing?
Because my mom and dad wrote me something funny like the other day. It's funny when they read our podcast.
It's funny when they read our podcast.
It's also funny when they listen to it. No, so randomly
because we were like talking about where
because we
Nantucket
were talking about
is
stuff
located.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna
in the
find
United
it.
States. How many times do they text you a day?
We text a lot.
Oh, well, I mean that's great. I'm so happy for you.
Oh wait. Here it is. Okay. My dad wrote Nantucket is an island in Massachusetts. And that's like all he wrote because it was just like it could tell like my mom was probably listening to it.
They're all like
"God
yelling
damn it."
at their like
He's
listening
so-
device.
And then it
phone.
was like blah blah blah, and then we were talking about the vaccine and who got it and when they were getting it, and then they got Moderna, not Pfizer, and then my mom's all, but not in Nantucket. I was like, anyway, I feel like they were strangely part of the writing.
No, your
prompt with
mom
that
and
one.
dad are like benchlings, 100%. We love you guys. Okay,
Yeah. Okay,
Your
so
turn.
now I'm gonna read Stephanie the Hammer. Okay, but I was reading her thing, which is funny because her intro was like Stefan. I think that's what she's doing here. I don't know.
let me
It
see.
made me laugh. You won't want to miss the bench's hottest new limerick.
Oh, that's the fun. Yeah.
This limerick has an elf, Nantucket, a bench, creative use of words in order to get the right rhyming scheme and the right number of syllables per line. And I was like, what number of syllables?
I told
per
you,
line?
I told her when she came over, I said, tell me about the number of syllables per line. And Shauna said, what?
I stared at her blankly.
Comma.
I was like, did you know about that?
No.
Why are you acting like you knew? You didn't
No,
know.
I only knew because I saw Hammer's email and I was like,
Well,
the number of syllables, sirens going off
I know
in
she
my
was like
head.
a much better English major than we were.
I mean,
I think like 100%.
Stephanie,
sorry,
you win the English major
we
award.
kind of slacked on that.
There's a
too.
very special award for English majors, and Stephanie, you just won it.
You got it.
I think Drew might need it too. He's an English teacher.
You guys are like good, and we're just like slackers. Okay, so here's her great,
It's not new news.
like the bench's hottest new limerick.
Okay, Stefan.
A small elf sat upon a bucket, sad that she was not in Nantucket. She found girls on a bench who had snacks that could quench. So she said, Nantucket can suck it. Oh my God, it's funny.
Suck it
Suck
is
it's
a
the-
theme.
it's-
I also wrote one about
What?
Nantucket and a bucket.
So there's
It's printed here,
there's
so
gonna
I'm
be
not
things
making
that-
this up.
There's gonna be some, some repetition here. Good job. A small elf on a bucket.
I
We're
love
gonna
it.
need to do that this year.
I
mean,
I'm
the
down.
magic elf will do it this year. Okay.
I have buckets
Is
and
there a
elves.
reason that you made Brett's type so small that I can't read it? Sorry.
I think I printed it real quick.
No,
and
it's
I didn't,
okay.
I didn't
like,
actually look at it.
I have horrible eyesight and I have glasses, contacts,
All right.
and all.
Do you want me to read another one?
I just read. Yeah, you can read Brett's. 'Cause you're punished. No, Brett, we love you. It's just it just happened
Brett-
to make it a very small font.
Brett wrote 3, and it is a super tiny font. I don't know why. Brett, can you make your font in your emails bigger next time? Thanks. Because Stephanie's is like I did not adjust the font at all. That's the problem.
No fonts have been adjusted in this podcast. Ooh,
Okay.
these are good. Like these are writing jokes. Right.
Ah, the elf. The elf on the shelves from Nantucket. He put all his cares in a bucket.
Ah,
Said, COVID be damned. I'm holding your hand,
Aw.
and you can now all just suck it. Suck it and
Wow.
bucket. I use suck it and bucket also.
this
in
could be
mine.
like a fun drinking game, but I can't drink anymore.
We already drank all the drinks.
But it would have been. We literally did.
We
were like,
literally
"Ooh,
drank
a
all
lot
the
of
drinks. There's no more drinks. Okay, here's another one. Another one about Nantucket. Jeez, Brett.
It's an island in Massachusetts, everyone.
We came from a place called Nantucket. We ate clams and shells and we shucked it. We all lost our taste. We thought it was a waste, and now we have gone kicked the bucket. Get it? Because they got COVID and they died.
Okay.
They kicked the bucket. They lost their taste and they kicked the bucket.
No, I know. I get it. Well, I don't know why you think I didn't get it, but okay.
Why am I laughing?
I don't know.
I don't know. That was really serious.
Nah,
Limerick.
You're funny.
Okay.
Brett.
There were 2 girls on bench. One sweet, one kind of a wrench. No, wench, not wrench.
I was
'Kay.
like, oh. What?
There were 2 girls on bench, one sweet, one kind of a wench. When COVID came packing, they wrote and started snacking. Our thirst for laughter was quenched.
Aw.
That's cute, but who's sweet and who's the wench? I think I'm definitely the sweet one.
Yeah, I think there's not really a lot of question about
All
that.
right.
Okay, now I'm gonna read.
I think we have to I owe them songs for working elves Nantucket.
They all did it.
They all did it so easily that I must throw a gauntlet down for a bigger challenge next time. But I will play you ukulele next week, you guys. I played a little bit too much ukulele last night after I had an entire bottle of Jameson with my best friend. So my fingers are sore.
All right, so this is a challenge that has been accepted. This is what Caleb says on her email. Okay. Okay. Once there was a whole world of fashion. Now PJs and face masks. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce words. Now PJs and face masks are our passion. With virtual held meetings and social distant greetings, comfy clothes are finally smashing.
Nice. That is true. I've been pushing for everybody to wear pajamas more in my life.
There once was a man from Nantucket. His mask under his chin, he stuck it. He thinks we're the fools, and he doesn't follow rules. He may has. Why can't I read right now? Okay, let me just start it over. I'm sorry, because I just feel like I ruined it. Okay, let's go again.
You did. There
once was a man from Nantucket. His chin under his mouth. Oh my god! I can't do it.
Throw it at me.
It just fell because I just lost it.
You want me to read it?
Can you do it? I don't know why I can't read all of a sudden, and I don't want to ruin it because it's actually really
I can't
good.
read all of a sudden. Is this a new side effect from alcohol? Okay. Okay. There once was a man from Nantucket. His mask under his chin, he stuck it. He thinks we're the fools, as he doesn't follow rules. He may as well have just chucked it.
Good.
So
job.
Good. She's like, the challenge of making a non-dirty limerick using Nantucket and a prize of having a song done. So yeah, I don't know what the song's going to be.
I think that Kaylee got some sort of award for not using bucket, though, because
everybody else did. I did. Okay. Do I hear one of mine? Do you want to go back and forth? I have 4.
Yeah, we can go back and forth, I guess.
I
have 3.
I'm gonna do my Nantucket quarantine one because I only have 4 because I wrote a bunch of random ones and then remembered that was the challenge, and then had to go write one more.
I didn't do anything about the elf. I completely forgot about it.
I did. There's no elves in mine at all. Mostly, it's about whiskey and bread.
That's funny. Okay, go.
I wish I could quarantine in Nantucket. My groceries would come in a bucket. I wouldn't give a fuck because COVID stole all the luck. And that guy Trump can just suck it. So, yeah.
That was good.
Thanks.
I liked it.
Your turn.
Okay. Here's my COVID one. 1 year ago, COVID came, and now life is not the same. So we drank on St. Patty's, FaceTimed with our laddies, woke up the next day with some pain.
All right, I have one about
that was very
drinking.
Timely.
Also,
very timely.
All of mine are about us and drinking. Okay, drinking when young is quite fun, but when you're older, you're done. You stay up too late. Your mind a blank slate, and in the morning you get the runs. I went there.
Oh my God. So when we say dirty, it wasn't like what you thought dirty would be.
I'm so pleased with myself. I couldn't even read it. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
you
was
were like,
so
you were,
happy.
like,
I was
cracking
like-
yourself up.
I was like, okay,
Oh my God.
your turn, Shauna.
I've got this is a non-COVID one.
So was mine. I'm snorting now.
It's just like the abyss.
What?
It's just like us laughing a lot this
Oh,
episode,
sorry.
maybe, and then also staring off into the distance.
Maybe we're still a little bit drunk.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Trisha started keto. Shauna said that's neato. No potatoes or bread. Now they're sick in the head, dreaming of chips and taquitos.
Oh my God. I have to do my bread one.
Keto.
What is on
keto.
our mind?
Clearly.
Here we go. She dreams of a nice piece of toast, the one that she craves the most. Her friend brought the butter, and before she could mutter, they ate it all with a nice roast.
That was...
Shut up, I had to rhyme.
I know, I'm all with a nice
I
roast.
couldn't figure out
Eat
something.
a bunch of butter with roast? Is that what you're doing?
No, toast and butter and roast.
Oh, but it seemed like you were eating the butter with the roast. I just think I didn't hear that right.
No,
Or maybe that's what you're
clearly says that we ate
that
the roast.
sounds very keto. They're all eat a stick of butter with some roast, and you're like, okay.
And maybe a head of lettuce.
Yeah, and some like.
Do you have another one?
vegetables. I have one more.
Oh, you do?
But you said you had 4, right?
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay. Finally, there's a vaccine. No need to drink bleach or chlorine. Send COVID away. No one wants it to stay. But let's keep cover, distance, and clean.
Aw, it's like a PSA limerick.
We say cover, distance, and clean so much at my job that I can't stop saying it, apparently. Okay.
There once was a bench with 2 girls. They decided to give podcasts a whirl. One night they got frisky and drank too much whiskey. And into the night they both twirled.
Yay.
Shut up, you hated it.
I did it. What do you mean I hated it?
Your mouth said yay, but your eyes said hate.
Okay. That might be
Anyways.
my general. This is just my
It's okay.
expression.
It's okay. The one with the runs was my favorite. Your general expression. I heard you after you said it. Like, do you ever do that?
Sometimes. Hey, thank you guys so much for everybody that joined the Limerick write-off, which it felt like it was some sort of. It's not really a competition because I think everybody's getting a song, right? Because everybody hit the
I'm
challenge.
actually just going to call each of you individually and sing you a song, which, if I have enough to drink, that actually could happen one day.
Oh, maybe you should write them all into one song. Or is that
Drew,
not fair?
Kayla, Hammer, and Brett all into one song
Yeah.
about benchlings.
I don't know. I mean, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself.
They're all saying yes right now. I can hear
They
you
love
guys.
it. To put them all together just feels like the right thing to do, you know?
We are family. I got all my benchlings in me. All right, I'll work on it.
You
The thing is,
guys,
it's got to have like only the 6 chords I know on my
you
ukulele.
gotta have faith, faith, faith.
No,
You
no B
Gotta
chord.
have.
All right, I can do A minor, E, G, C, D, D major 7,
Okay, I don't know what any of that is.
and C.
You're funny.
Got it? Everybody good?
Okay, I'm
good.
literally gonna fall asleep right now.
I'm like waking
What
you up
is
right now
happening to
I'm
me?
like throwing
just
water on
going
your
in and
face.
out of consciousness right now.
while you're talking to me.
I know it's really
You're like-
weird.
And then it was
I'm so tired.
you're like the dormouse.
You
in
know why?
Alice in Wonderland. Like,
Because like if I drink too much, and I'm sure you don't either. Like I just don't sleep. Like
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I sleep, but there's no sleep in my sleep
Okay,
kind of
wait,
thing.
wait.
Like
if I have like 2 glasses of wine, I don't sleep. anymore.
Wow, that's rough.
It's horrible.
I don't know if I go that far, but like this kind of drinking that we did, that we took on, we took it on. We did it.
We did it. We took one for the team. I don't know
For-
what team
for
it is.
our own team of no
It's
one.
not a sports team, that's for sure. Yeah, no, I don't sleep either.
So it's just
And
like,
then when I try and like when I was like,
weird.
I'm taking a nap before you come over today, I didn't take a nap. I laid there and I tried to take a nap, but I actually didn't actually sleep.
yeah, I know. But sometimes it's just like the resting thing too, where you're like, I just need to lay here for a minute.
I guess.
I don't know.
It was for me. It was just
I had
very
a weird,
frustrating.
So like I slept off and on, and then I had this weird dream that I was like trying to like. It must be because I have so many dogs. I don't know. So it was like I was trying to like carry like maybe Hazel or like some small dog. Like I don't even know if it was my dogs. And I was also trying to carry a parakeet in my hand. And I was like walking, and then I went to this weird, it was like the weirdest dream. It was like I was in all these weird places, and I was like trying to like hold this parakeet in my hand and keep it from flying away.
Wow.
And also holding a dog. And then I like went, it's just like weird stuff kept happening, and I was like in a weird place, and it was like sort of my old like workplace, but like because like those people were there, but it was like a house. It was just like that.
Stressful.
It was just weird. And but the whole thing, like trying to like hold a parakeet
And a dog.
like what?
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
It's not.
It was really hard, and that was apparently an allegory for life. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Life is like walking upstairs trying to hold a parakeet and a dog.
And a puppy.
By Shauna.
I just got a thing on my phone that said murder hornets are coming. It's just like every day. It just popped up on my phone like a minute ago. I was like,
That's
Murder
almost enough
hornets?
to have me drink whiskey again. Like almost.
nope.
Almost. I said almost. Like 8 times. Okay. We have to go take another nap. Clearly. You all are the best, and we love you. Go listen to Podfix Presents.
You are the best, and we'll knit you a vest. I'm just kidding.
Stop doing limericks.
When you start, you kind of can't. That's why everybody writes more than one, because once you start, you're kind of like in that where you have to like rhyme, and then
Yes.
you can't stop until you're done.
True.
You can't stop until you're done. Yeah. That's our next merch item. You can't stop until you're done.
Let me write
Oh
that.
my God.
I'm gonna write that down.
I have actually, this is funny, I should show it to you. At work, I don't know how we got started with this, but one day it was like, that should be a t-shirt. And so then like I started keeping a list of our t-shirts for like our leadership team.
Oh, why don't we
And-
do that for the podcast?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I just thought of it right. Well, I just haven't ever talked to you about it. It just came in my brain right now. But
You need to use that creative
So-
energy for good on this show and not at work. Moving forward.
sometimes when I'm at work, I have to be creative or I will not get through it. I don't know.
just
Anyway, it's a
kidding.
joke, and like it's
No,
just
I love
funny.
it.
It's
I
like,
love it.
It's like really funny because it's like someone will say something like once
You
somebody
always say
said
that.
somebody was like, "Oh my god, what was it?" It was so funny. It was like I can't remember. I'll have to like bring some of them and read them because they're funny. Like some of them are funny office ones, and some of them are just like randomly like off the you know whatever. But it's funny. But I have, and it's like every time then we'll be like, I'll always like say it like in the chat like that's the next t-shirt, and then I'll just like put it on. And so then like periodically I send the list out to everybody. It's just one document,
It's
but
hilarious. I love
it's
that.
really funny.
I'm gonna do that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna force it to happen at my job.
Make it happen. It will, because once people do it, they'll kind of like
we say things all the time where we say that after, like
Oh,
either
that's
like
funny.
that band. That's my
it's a
new
band.
band opening at Coachella, or I think I did it on this episode already once, and like or that should
That's
be a
the next
t-shirt.
t-shirt,
That's
yeah.
our new logo, or. They like changed our logo or took away our logo. Now we don't get one. And so we have sweatshirts with our like little name of our team on them. And so one of my team members came to a meeting and he had masking tape across the logo. It was
That's really funny.
It was just like subtle on Zoom. Like you almost, could have
couldn't-
missed
yeah.
it. And like about halfway through the
I
meeting,
love
I was
that.
like, did you cover up the logo with masking tape? Like, that's awesome. Like, so funny. So, anyways, I'm
No
selling a
logo for
lot
you.
of logoed items on eBay right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm keeping
eBay.
my sweatshirt and my
It's a collector's item for just
coffee
you guys.
cup.
Yeah, just for you guys.
But we should probably start a t-shirt list for.
So there's a t-shirt list. There's a glossary. There's possibly.
There is I started a glossary, you guys, because it's like too funny not to. And then
It's
going
good.
back through 2020 shows for this March Madness situation, I realized medical tongs is in our glossary because medical tongs from episode 83
I feel like,
is like what you use to pull a bullet out if you're Daryl on Walking Dead.
and
or
also like your whole like tourniquet story, your homemade tourniquet with a belt. Tourniquet with a belt. I don't know. Is that like? Can that be like a shirt or a glossary item? I just don't know yet.
I don't know. It might just need, maybe we need to have medical tongs that say 2 girls on a bench on them. I'm just kidding.
That's so weird.
It's so weird. Everybody's like, now I have my own medical tong.
And it's also like,
Also,
how would we get that made? Like, that's not like
Also,
a typical merch thing.
I mean,
You're
I-
like t-shirt, mug.
I can figure that out. But like also, wait. It's not called a medical tong. Like, that's not a name of something. Like, that's
Oh yeah, what do they call him?
I mean, like
In all my
extra
knowledge
large
of watching The Good Doctor, what
tweezers. I don't know, but there's
like
probably
scalpel
I mean,
suction?
nobody
What do they
medical
usually say? Medical
listens-
tongs.
suction.
Oh my God, he's
Medical-
going into overdrive cardiac arrest. Sorry, that
He's
doesn't even
in
make any
reverse.
sense.
He's backing it up. Grab
Please, suction medical tongs. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh no. All right, we have to stop because I have laughed so hard that now I need another nap.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for everything, for the limericks, for the fun,
All of it.
for the ribaldry and the shenanigans. Okay, sorry.
Keep writing.
Keep snacking.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.
Okay.
Do a little dance.
Do a little test.
Do a little
song,
test.
Do a little test on the podcast.
Eat bread tonight.
It looks like it's
Test.
testes.
Testes. Balls. Nuts. It's all funny.